Second and a couple.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, uno.
As Stroud now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down. The Rams sitting at 5-2 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Look the hot. 118. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Here goes Stroud again. Down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 49ers' 7-yard line.
What's that? 118. What's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 11. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Oh, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
118, what's that? 19 Texas.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down up near the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
South. Oh, ready. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Room here to run. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye catch. Dropped at the 1. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level.
C.J. Stroud scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Rams 14, 49ers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one. It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go. Hey, no more. 118. What's that? 9.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. The defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
18!
Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Byron Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Purdy from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
All right. Swap. Another swap. Buggy. 11.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud will look to throw once more. This one swung out to Williams. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy now to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw on second down. Purdy. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On the quick. Hey, no more.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Williams. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
49ers 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now he's free at the 35. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk taking it in. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Well, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
All right. 18. What's that?
Again, it's Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
18. What's up?
Up the middle, it's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And Stroud now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
19 Texas.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
Being chased out left.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Purdy.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
3 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA.
Puka Nacua,
75 yards.
and the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Byron Young
Getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Get set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Purdy, big 4th down play. Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
Going deep here for Watkins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. H-Rail, corner. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Again, McCaffrey. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. First and 10. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
18. What's that?
On second down, here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes the Rams punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Purdy with one final shot here.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was set.